A few years ago, I was invited to do a television show called To Tell the Truth, and I was invited by the producers to come on and actually coach celebrity contestants through the process of being able to detect lies and identify when somebody is telling the truth. They decided to flip the script on me a little bit and make me a contestant in the show. Then they were going to have me be kind of a guest judge of my own. The entire show is available to you on Hulu. I believe it was season 6. You'll be able to see a little bit of it on YouTube, and that's what I want to walk you through today. I am super excited to walk you through a little bit of what it was like to be me doing this show.
You are terrifying.
Right.
What? Oh.
But cute.
Yes.
Nikki Glazer is hilarious. And of course, you got Anthony Anderson's mother, who mentioned how cute the other contestant was. The producers for this show worked very closely with me and with this other gentleman the day that I arrived in LA. They wanted to pair me with a trained actor so that the actor would show all the traits of being a CIA spy. All the stereotypical stuff that you would imagine, right? So he's very good looking. He has beautiful eyes. He has a low voice. He's got tons of confidence. They wanted everybody focused on him so that they wouldn't really notice me. And they did a great job, and you can see it right here in this first few seconds.
That's it. Time to see who our panel thinks is the real ex-CIA agent.
So if you haven't seen this show before, the contestants answer the questions that the panel asks, and that's how the panel decides whether or not contestants are being honest or the contestants are telling a lie. We were sitting here, myself and this other contestant were sitting there for probably a solid 2 hours being questioned by the celebrity judges. Not every question comes out smooth or sounds funny or whatever else, so the show wants to make sure that the funniest bits make it to air. To do that, they have to give plenty of excess recording space for the comedians to actually say something funny, and then of course for the contestants to do something. Even though we're watching a 2-minute and 30-second clip here, took us a solid half a day to film the entire thing. We were only 1 episode. They actually had to do 2 episodes that day.
Is it the dude who grew his hair and changed his pigmentation and his eyes?
Look at that hair, you guys. Oh my, and the mug. It's crazy to see my block head on television from, what was this, 2 years ago? This was the beginning of me turning that into this. Thank you very much, ABC, for reminding me about all the things I don't like about my face.
Color? Or is it the dude who had a helicopter crash and has a titanium?
I am a former CIA officer, and I think this guy's the real deal. I mean, look at him. He's got scars on his forehead, for crying out loud. Gorgeous, built, serious guy. Who wouldn't imagine that this guy is the real life James Bond?
Neck.
And plastic surgery.
And plastic surgery.
They did a good job.
Mama, who do you think it is?
Fine.
Okay.
That's gotta feel good. When you get the nickname on television of just being called Fine, that was this guy. You got 2 ladies on stage flirting with you. It's a good feeling.
I think his number is number 2, Mama.
Yeah.
Not fine. Nikki.
I went with number 1 because of the description of what you did to your appearance. It just seemed real. And I just don't feel like number 2, you just say yes to everything, which I like.
Even in the full-length episode, you won't see it. Nikki was really trying hard. As a comedian, as an actress, she hadn't been formally trained in lie detection. But she did have a strategy that she was employing throughout the entire show, cross-referencing and cross-questioning and cross-examining. She was really using some skills, some talent to try to detect the liar, and I was really, really proud of her in this moment when she caught me. The first celebrity judge called me out, so I was also a little bit spooked, because here it is, the first judge properly identified me as the liar and this guy as the phony.
Lil Rel, who do you think is the ex-CIA spy and why?
I think it's number 2, and it's because when she asked him, has he ever killed somebody, he took his time as if, like, he didn't want to go back to that place of doing it.
When you listen to Lil Rel talk about why he believed this actor was the real spy, it was because of the actor's acting ability. When people are lying to you, they lie intentionally. Very few people lie accidentally or lie in a reactionary way. Most people intend to lie. One of the questions he specifically prepared for was the question Lil Rel asked. When he asked, have you ever killed somebody? And that show was clearly very convincing because Lil Rel believes he's the real CIA spy.
Bob.
I didn't think it was number 1 because he seemed so casual and amicable that I didn't see any emotional edge for me. But that could be the whole trick to what you do.
That's exactly right, Bob. If you think someone is a spy, they're not doing a very good job of being a spy. The best spies, the best liars, the best fraudsters are so good at what they do, you actually think that they might be friendly. That's the dangerous part.
So I chose fine.
It's time to find out who's been telling the truth. Will the real ex-CIA spy please stand up?
This stage is spectacular. Like, it's beautifully lit, well laid out. You'll see it's got a big television screen on it. It's got the contestants see. This stage might look big on your TV screen. It's really not big in real life. Yes, look at that stage. It looks gigantic. It wasn't. In the moment, I just felt kind of stupid sitting up and standing down and like a silly comical clown, but it looked great on camera.
Oh! Nikki!
Yeah.
Number one, please, tell us your name and all about yourself.
My name is Andrew Bustamante, and I am an ex-CIA spy and not fine.
You cute, though. You cute.
You are cute.
You cute.
Very cute.
Mama and Nikki both called me cute. Yes, they were just being nice, but they still called me cute in front of an American audience.
Number two,
My name is Ken, and while I'm not an ex-CIA spy, I do spy Mama over there looking fine.
And yes, you can imagine that the producers most certainly cued him into that line at the end. It was the only line he had, and it's also why he got paid an actor's salary to come on and pretend to be a CIA spy and drop the perfect line at the perfect time at the end of the show.
Call him Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
you know how many daddies I've had since we started this show 6 seasons ago?
So that's what it's like to be on the show, to tell the truth. It's a full, challenging job. Like, I really do respect all of the professional actors out there. It's definitely hard to be funny if there's a camera in front of your face. So compliments to these guys. Part of the reason why I'm on the Beyond Skinwalker show on History Channel is because it's a very small community in LA, and when people find an expert, they share your name around. So if you ever get invited, or if you ever get an opportunity to be on television, just say yes. Just see what it's like, because the truth is, if you do it once and you like it, you're going to be invited back again and again. And then before you know it, you might have a chance to watch yourself on YouTube like I do.
Freedom! So fresh, so new. Freedom!